The rain is falling. The fans are soaked. But here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were losers last week, so they're all... The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 36 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. A gain of 36
in motion left, Godwin.
First down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And then instead right up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Abuka. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bucs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
You're not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And forget about finding a lane. time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't build a roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as they get this up to about the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. The Ravens at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. The quick feet by Jackson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. The first down carry for Davis. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ray Davis, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Here's Mayfield. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew dribbles the ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Tampa Bay.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 20 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Mayfield to throw it, and that will be incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Up the middle to Davis. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hill. And he'll have a gain of to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, here's the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little fight with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
It's a gain of a yard. And a first down.
Running the toss to Irving. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a Ibuka. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now again, Irving running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But now he appears to be in some pain. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 12, and it will also lead to 4th down.
They don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 30-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
For Rashad Bateman, incomplete. The coverage by
Jackson now. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Ty Zettner in punt formation.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A run up the middle with Irving. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Starts on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 27th, Mayfield. Evans has it left side. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nicholas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Stiff armed him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, Nicholas. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now it's Jackson. Well, caught by Flowers. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Davis will try to run for it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On now is Ty Zentner to punt.
In punt formation.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Nick Wiggins on the coverage.
Mayfield off the play fake. From the left side, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen in our halftime report. Scott, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. The quick feet by Jackson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, you would call him the disruptor. And then that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. To throw, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Now a give, right side. Nicholas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 12. And the Buccaneers
They'll run on first down. Faulkner. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 2. Up the middle they go. Nicholas. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down. Mayfield. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He'll try and run for it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36.
They'll send the tight end in motion. But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Mayfield down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. But following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Here's Mayfield. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
They give it off here to the tight end. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. They need 12 here. It's third down.
A gain of 1 brings
Jackson.
up 3rd and 12.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 5 yards on first down, and now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Jackson. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Nicholas. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
field to throw it. And incomplete and dropped there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nicholas. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point.
Now they send a running back in motion right. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Oh, good move. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a give to Davis. Stays on his feet. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And we'll get it down this time to 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of the lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
On the first down, Nicholas. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mayfield looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll move it back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They begin with a run by Davis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now Jackson. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Ravens send their punter out now. as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his receiver, Godric. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
39 yards. Complete to Jalen McMillan. 39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 1. 1:24 to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29.
Now Jackson. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught. Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The 1st down carry for Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game.